Hey everyone. I'm so excited. You guys know I've been focused on sustainability for a very long time. It's like I've really just prioritized renewable energy. Sorry about the camera, Opie's laying down there. But let's talk about permaculture because I've just been learning and studying, and I honestly think that this global movement is going to be what saves the planet, or at least this is our hope for the future. Okay. So I've, like I said, I did a little research. I've been looking into different articles, and I wanted to share some of the principles that this specific author made because her name is Elizabeth Weddington. She wrote 12 Principles of Permaculture. Oh my God, Opie, please just let me get this video out. So I wrote some notes down. If that's not me, I don't know what is. But this article really kind of amped me up because I want to just share with you how easy this is. All we have to do is just kind of shift our mind frame, and we could be doing so much better for the animals, for the planet, for us. Okay? So the thing about permaculture is that it's like basically it's a permanent culture that we are creating of sustainable agriculture. And it goes far beyond just crops and nature. It also stems into the actual human individual life and how we are showing up to the world. Like, what are we bringing? What are we creating? So it kind of has like this broad spectrum of not only ethics, but also kind of like self-regulation. And I think that's really important because we have to be asking ourselves, like, well, what are we doing? You know, it's easy to look at other people and point the finger and say, okay, you messed up. But when we start looking at our own selves and what we are doing wrong, that's when we make some serious big changes. So one of the principles that she mentions is catching and storing energy, renewable energy. And this is basically like grow your own food, you know. Plants use the sun, the soil, the rain. All of these resources are pretty much free to us, but it's up to us to be able to catch these resources, to be able to obtain a yield from these resources. And what I've learned through, a lot of things that I've experienced is that you have to be the one to take stock of it. Now, these yields can be tangible or intangible because we get a lot from the earth, not just food. We get basically health, we get happiness, we get all of this positive energy, it's growth, inner growth. So for us to take stock of all of the things that we're yielding from our own work, from our own labor, and the energy that we put into the earth, that shows that we're going to obtain a lot, not just those tangible resources, but just pretty much a wide spectrum of resources. Because basically the land is going to give us whatever we need. The land is going to be that fertile ground for us to, get back what we need, but it's going to be up to us to obtain that yield and to take stock of it is basically what I'm saying. So again, back to that self-regulation, how can you reduce? How can you reuse and recycle? Asking yourself, how much waste am I producing? How can I, take down the level of toxicity and waste and create more of a balanced, synergistic relationship with the earth? Those are hard questions, but that's what we're talking about when we're speaking about permaculture. So another beautiful principle Elizabeth makes is to integrate, not segregate. We're always wanting to integrate not only people, but the plants, the animals. Everything works in cooperation. And when we're collaborating in unison, we're going to get so much more out of it. We are going to have a lot more biodiversity and a lot more just human interaction, and it's a way for us to live healthfully, and this is a good way to sustain a community. Basically, this is like a slow solution. It doesn't happen overnight. We have to hold space for these projects and ideas, and to know that, you know, through time and through change, it's going to slowly but surely come together. You have to find people that you resonate, people that have the same trajectory of where they want to see themselves in the future. And for me, it has been a big part of the pie, basically, is finding people on that conscious level that want to not only do the work, but have a strong intention of what they are putting into their work, into their lives. So yeah, it's not an overnight thing. This isn't something that we just, you know, poof, we're living in a totally green world, sustainable. No, it takes time. I barely just got to a new farm. I'm checking it out. I've done some work and it feels great. But, you know, like I said, my own ideas, this is like a slow solution. I'm going to put time and effort and energy into it, but I can't expect this to just be, you know, a finished, done deal. So take your time with it. Find your niche. Asking yourself, like, what is an environment that's healthier? Is it the city, or is it rural areas where, you know, you do have to put more energy and time into your lifestyle, but what would you get out of it? So this is what I've been kind of doing on my journey. I know it's looked like I've been all over the place, but really I've been looking for my niche, looking for the right farms, looking for the right people on a, you know, on a certain level of consciousness that I'm able to work with as well. And I'm just excited to get going. So I wanted to share these ideas with you, and just, you know, like I said, share this author's Principles of Permaculture, because this is hope for our future. This is how we can literally get past what we did, you know, for hundreds of years. Basically, this is a way for us to get past what has been done to our planet and get to, you know, a hopeful, more sustainable future. So I hope that inspires you in some way. And yeah, stay tuned. I'm excited to share with you further developments in my journey. There's a lot more to come. So you stay tuned, and until my next video, take care.